What's going on, everybody? GemMint here, back with another statue unboxing and review, and continuing with the PCS 1/4 scale animated series line from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have BEBOP. So the warthog slash hip hopper turned into this menacing villain of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're gonna do an unboxing and a review as always, but before we get into it, I am going live on Whatnot tonight at 8 p.m. We got 2 slabs to give away, including the first appearance of Tombstone and some awesome comics that all start at $1, 30-second auctions. Make sure to come check me out. We are on the road to 10K. Once we reach 10,000 followers over on Whatnot, we're giving away this PS5 in the back. But with that out the way, let's jump into the unboxing. All right, guys, so 2-layer box. We got the straps. Let's remove that. Here is the top layer. It's a thin top. Let's get that off. And here we can see what's under that first layer. So we got the base. We got an arm. Now you can see better. We got a mouser head, the proximity base. Speaking of the base, it has a gray tile. It's got cracks throughout, little brown rocks on there. Very thin base, as you can see. It's got pads underneath. And we can move on to that proximity base, which is basically the same thing. So matching the main base, and like I said, on the bottom they have these pads, so that's a good look. All right, but enough about the bases. We do have the chain belt that'll go around BEBOP. You'll see me do that during the assembly. Then we have a little tuft of his ponytail, the nice purple ponytail. So I guess they didn't want that to break off. That's a separate piece. Then that mouser head. I love how deep the black is on the inside of the mouth. Iconic character, if you ask me. The mousers, that looks awesome. Then we have BEBOP's right arm. He's got the turtle shell shoulder pad. He's got the fur sculpted in and the bracelet kind of thing around his wrist. Only has 3 fingers and a thumb. There goes the big notch with the magnet, and that's everything in that top layer. So removing the middle layer, we can see we have the body. What's that to the right? That's his other arm with the weapon and the body of the mouser. Let's look at that first. So very skinny legs, how it's supposed to look. I like the different paint. You have the gray and the white. Very smooth looking paint applications on this piece. And then that other arm, like I said, this time he's got a chain around his wrist. The all one solid color weapon, I like that because it's a cartoon. It should look cartoony. And I kind of like how it's going to match the Technodrome pieces from the Turtles bases. Then the huge, heavy body of BEBOP, the warthog. He's got those teeth, the snout. You can see where it keys in on the arms here. The black pants, the Chuck Taylors. Huge, beefy body for this guy, BEBOP, man. All right, but before we get into the assembly, this video is brought to you by THATSPIDERMANBOOTH.com. That Spider-Man Booth is now doing subscription boxes, and they have some great exclusives for the month of December. They got a Ninja Funk Issue 2 Secret Christmas cover. It's an Alex Cormack exclusive with concept art by JPG himself and Mollywood. They did 250 regulars, 100 foils, and there's a 1 out of 1 medal. Cover has not been revealed yet. Also, will include an Alpha Betas one. Same cover artist, Alex Cormack, who has that Rick and Morty style. Another concept by JPG McFly, which they made 600 regulars, 100 foils, and another 1 out of 1 medal. Make sure to visit ThatSpiderManBooth.com and subscribe to their subscription box. All right, here we go. So we'll key in BEBOP in the background there. Let's key in the mouser up here in the foreground. Push that into secure. Get that mouser head on there, which was a little bit tricky. Now onto BEBOP. So this was kind of tricky as well. I kind of had to feed the chain through the right side of his vest, and then it kind of clasps together like jewelry a little bit. I think this is how it's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and get that left arm in there. Boom, with the big weapon. And then the right arm, which kind of looks like he's holding it. And then that ponytail, and we're done. All right, guys, here we go. We got the BEBOP and the mouser, quarter scale pieces. Although he doesn't have a lot of height, he makes up for it in his mass. Speaking of the height, let's do the dimensions here. So being that he's on this kind of flat base, it stands just about 16 inches tall. The width is about 14 inches. And the depth, I mean, the depth of the base is like 8 inches, but like the real depth with the gun and the back of the base, it's about 15 inches. Then you have the little mouser, like I mentioned. Let's see how tall this guy is. So he's just over 9 inches tall with a diameter of about 5 inches. So The exclusive, like I mentioned, is the Mouser. This retails $675, or you could go with just BEBOP for $650, but I'm like, man, for 25 bucks, you get a Mouser statue? I feel like they should sell this on its own, man. Such an iconic part of TMNT lore, just like BEBOP, the first dynamic duo. I remember being so upset in the movies when they didn't bring these guys out and they had Razor and Toka, but I ended up liking Toka anyway, kind of like the Slash of the movie universe.
There, you look just beautiful.
But anyway, we got BEBOP. Cannot believe we have this in a quarter scale piece. I like the broken rubble kind of tile looking like it goes with the turtle statues. Then you have the dirt kind of ground underneath it. Moving up to him, he's got his Chuck tees on. He's got his black pants, that mixed media, but it's still like sculpted. Chain around for his belt. You have the red shirt with the warthog fur arms, the turtle shoulder pads, and that amazing portrait, man. The warthog with that snout. He's got the nose ring in it, and you can see his eyes behind those shades. I thought that was pretty dope. Purple mohawk with that huge weapon. Super happy with this one. Can't wait to unbox Rocksteady. We're going to do a review of him tomorrow, and then we're going to be waiting on Krang, man. Let me know what you guys think about the quarter scale BEBOP in the comments down below, and I'm going to leave you with these guys spinning on the turntable. Stay minty fresh, y'all. Peace.